On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert!
It's Allen out of the pistol. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Offense up to the line fast. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Niners countering with a fifth defensive back on this third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And in, touchdown Buffalo! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Ready. Check go.
From the 29. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Purdy on 1st down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Trying again following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Ready.
They're going for this. He's loaded another one up. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Headed out right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
19 Lions. Go.
Pretty throwing here on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Stop. Middle. Alert!
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the... And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Bass on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
49ers nothing. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Buffalo 18. Check go.
Throwing it just before halftime. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw now, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
56. That's it.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Fred Warner. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now, Allen. Lays out left side and gets it. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll go, Allen. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And that's good for a gain of 5. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
A gain of 5 brings up second down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy.
At the 31-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the jump.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Set.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a first down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun is Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the 49ers go.
First down throw by Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Bills are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here. From the red zone now. That finds Ayuk complete. And he drives this forward to the 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 14. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Cook calls it in. And this one does not go far. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Gets this to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He puts some power on a deep one left. While still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the 49ers have some new life in the fourth.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Alert, alert, alert! What's up?
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the 49ers see the return go out of bounds, and that is how this game's going to end. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Bills, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.